Tom Sr., you have taken enough pictures.
I just want some good pictures of my boy before he hightails it out of here again.
All right, just one more. Then we'll let Tom get back to his friends.
Yes, I am.
Tom, come over here. This is a picture of Tom and I in the 3rd grade when we went to summer camp together.
She has more pictures of me than my own family.
And she's got more pictures of me than my family, too, and they're all terrible.
Look, I just like to take photographs. I can't help it if you jerks are in front of the lens.
Should we? We should.
You would have been a great wrestler. Definitely All-State.
So how come you never did wrestle in high school, Tom?
Look, high school's over, okay? Can we talk about something else? I'm warning you, Jane Ellen.
He just ruined everything for Tom. Tom would have made All-State for sure, and then gone on to a top university. I mean, he just ruined everything.
Jesus Christ, Janie, would you give it a rest? I mean, Tom is just fine. Look, tomorrow we're gonna blow this popsicle town. You'll be lucky if you ever see us again.
You're the one who wants to get out of here, Jeff. Tom is just leaving for the summer. That is all.
Jesus Christ, Janie, I'm tired of bringing up ghosts. Nobody cares about All-State anymore. That was high school. And nobody wants to hear about some stupid accident 12 years ago.
That's because it never affected you, Jeff.
Jeff? Tom?
Tom, look who dropped by for your
I
party.
hear this is your last day in this neck of the woods.
Yes, sir. Heading out tonight.
Taking the graduation present, I presume?
Yes, sir. Taking a Jeep top down, if the weather holds up.
You know how it is, Sheriff. Wind in our hair and the smell of the open road.
Remember, you have to be careful out there. Which route you taking?
Southern.
You be careful in the south. Those good old boys will have you for breakfast. And, you know those New York tags will see you a mile away. Remember now, watch the speeding.
We will.
I don't know, Tom. College, then you move from job to job. Now you're heading to L.A.?
Well, my uncle has a house in Malibu. He's going to let me sit for the summer. I better go talk to her.
No. No, I'll talk to her. I yelled at her. I should apologize. It's just why she always have to bring that stuff up, man. It's like it happened years ago. It was an accident. You know, a couple things happen differently. It's Jane Ellen who winds up getting killed instead of Zach.
I guess so.
Who's out there? I'll call the police. I will.
Whoa, what was that?
I'll check it out.
It's probably just some kids out for a joyride or something.
Mrs. Bartlett will probably call the cops again, though. I think she watches too many of those unsolved crime shows, you know.
I thought she was blind.
Who told you that? She just can't see that well, that's all.
Well, I couldn't see anything.
Oh my gosh, would you get a load of this? That's from the 3rd grade, from Karen Fuller's pool party. That's when Tom asked me to the dance.
No, I did not ask you to the dance. Our mom made us go together.
It's not true. You certainly did. I know you did, because I told Karen Fuller about it in the pool.
She's right, Tom, you did.
You know, Jeff, you gotta stop coming to my rescue all the time, or I might not be able to handle things when you're not around someday.
Look, here you are on the
You
wrestling
did, huh?
team.
Oh, here we go again.
I thought you were so cute with that helmet on and those mouth things, you know?
Mouth guards.
Yeah. Maybe we could get one for you, Janie.
I remember that day like it was yesterday. That boy taunting me. Making lewd comments to me. I'd never heard such talk. He hated me without even knowing me. We had had run-ins before, but that day he wanted to hurt me. I remember going over by those cliffs and looking out at all that beautiful scenery. I remember thinking I was alone. And then he came out from behind this bush. Oh, he scared me. I started screaming. I couldn't stop. And then the next thing I knew, you and Zach were wrestling on the ground, and Jeff and the others were cheering you on, and he took out this little knife and he cut you. I don't know what happened. He slipped or something, and he fell backwards, and you tried to catch his hand, but it was too late. He fell, and he was dead. I couldn't stop crying. I just couldn't stop crying.
It's okay, Janie. He's gone away.
All right, I'll be back here around 11.
All right, just honk the horn and I'll come out.
Okay, bring a lot of tapes.
Tom, do you have to leave tonight? Why don't you wait till morning?
Mom, I told you I like to drive at night. This way we'll be in South Carolina by tomorrow evening. Okay, I gotta get going.
Everything all right on the Jeep?
Yeah.
Flashers, oil lights?
It's perfect.
Well, I guess this is it. Tom, I want you to call me every day. It's just a phone call, and I'll feel much better knowing you're okay.
Okay.
Promise?
I promise.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
counting on you.
Okay.
I told Jeff not to let you forget.
Okay. Bye, Mom.
Bye.
go?
Where the hell have you been? I've been waiting for you for 15 fucking minutes.
Sorry, I couldn't find my socks. I didn't know you were waiting.
Well, I honked.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I can't believe we're finally out of that town, man.
Yeah, 3 more days and we're in LA.
Yeah. So how long has it been since we saw Alex?
I don't know, a long time.
Code 6, 105 North Avenue, 52. Call again. I need calling back unit on the Turbo 600 North. North Mont, apartment 4, open 911 line. Any Hollywood units at 2 high and 1779 9457.
One Dakota crossing. Borden Wall, Dakota, Borden Wall. Level 1 minute first time and holding and then number 30 Broad
Well, I think she came from the second floor, the second window.
13 Sergeant 1 at Central.
My darling.
Any Hollywood units at 2 high and 1779 9457.
The collar and the backboard.
Backboard collar. 5 George K. 5 George K. Call 96 Broadway between Bloom and Spring.
Hollywood units, any Hollywood unit on the Turbo 600 North. 600 North Mont, apartment 4, open 911 line. Hollywood units at 2 high and 1779 9457.
No increasing conditions, Auto 10-2. 6 Charlie, that's okay. 6 Charlie. 196 Lincoln Street is apparently secure from ground level. Okay, we're gonna read
Yeah, Randall.
Sheriff, Montgomery here. Yeah, you remember the neighbor, Mrs. Bartlett? Yeah, well, she claims she remembers seeing someone outside the apartment the night of the assault. She sounded a bit anxious to talk to somebody, so I told her to stop by the office.
Yeah, good thinking.
Oh, and she wants to know why there's a madman on the loose and nobody's been by her house tonight, meaning us.
Well, send somebody over to patrol the area. Maybe she's right.
Yeah, it's coming up on the right. I see some lights on.
This is it.
So I grabbed that gun, and I told that son of a bitch to get off of my property. A day later, this fat hayseed with his beer belly and his badge comes walking on over telling me I gotta tie him up or risk having him put to sleep. Now at this point I want to kick him in the teeth, but he's low. So I said, what's the use of having a dog if he can't run free? I mean, it's not like he went over there to cause trouble or nothing, you know? I mean, he just wanted to sniff at that Cocker Spaniel's butt, that's all.
What's this guy's problem?
Well, he's got an expensive yearling over there. He's afraid the dog might nip at his ankles, you know? Bruise him up. Now, I told him the dog was harmless. Man, he ain't never hurt no horse in his life. But when he stepped on my property, I grabbed that gun and I told him politely to leave.
You hicks are all the same.
Well, fuck you and the horse you rode in on.
Watch your mouth, AJ. I don't like that kind of talk in my house.
You see that? You get me in trouble already.
So what time you want me to wake you fellas?
Whatever time you guys get up.
Well, now it's about 5:30 in the a.m., Tom.
That's cool. We'd like to get a head start, right?
Jesus, Lord. You should have seen this guy in high school. I mean, he had more excuses for being late than the post office does with the mail. And this guy, I mean, he used to get so high, he used to forget what day of the week it was. So he'd just assume it was always Sunday.
Well, now, I'm sure it's not as bad as my husband makes it sound. You two seem like very responsible people.
Well, actually, he was right on the nose. We were complete fuck-ups. Excuse the French.
Well, I was just trying to be nice, but from the pictures and stories I've heard, you all were crazier than shit. Excuse the French.
Oh, honey pie, could you let the dog out for a while?
Don't give your friends the wrong impression, AJ. They might think I'm this nice to you all the time.
You want to take a look at that baby?
Sure, can I?
Yeah, bring it on over here. I'll give you a tour. You want a closer look?
Stop fucking around, Alex. This isn't funny.
Take it out of my hands. I dares you. I saw the way you was looking at my wife. No one comes in my house and disrespects me like that. Nobody.
Look, I wasn't looking at your wife. If I did, I'm sorry, really.
Sorry's right. I mean, you ought to be. But I'm still gonna have to kill you. Sorry.
Tom, talk to him. Tell him I didn't mean it.
I don't want him getting angry at me, all right?
Tom!
AJ, are you playing with that toy again?
Toy?
Yeah, doesn't this thing look like a real rifle? I swear I could never tell it was a fake.
Son of a bitch.
Quiet. I hear something. Damn it, AJ. Something's wrong with Max. Go on out and see what it is.
Oh, great. Another gun.
This one's a real thing. I'm gonna go look at the barn.
Okay, well, be careful, honey.
Hey, Alex. You want us to come with you?
No. You stay here with Lorna. I'm sure the dog just trapped the possum or something.
Max, you got another possum in here. I'm gonna kill you myself. Max! You all right, boy?
Sometimes it gets kind of creepy out here. And that dog's always finding something in the barn.
Are you sure we shouldn't go out there and help Alex?
Max, come here. Come on, boy. Come on. Max. You make another move, I'll blow your brains in! Well, Jesus Christ!
What's going on?
Tom, you scared the shit out of me!
We thought something might have happened.
Where is she? Where's Lorna?
We just came out to see if you were okay.
You left her in there alone? Lorna! Jesus Christ, Lorna, you scared the shit out of me!
Oh my God. What's happened here?
Lorna, come here, Lorna. Come here.
she doing?
It's not good. The fall has caused severe head injuries, and she's lost several pints of blood from a stab wound to her abdomen.
Will she be able to tell us what happened anytime soon?
I don't think you're going to be able to speak to her for a while. We'll keep you posted on her condition.
Dr. Davis, telephone, please. Dr. Davis, telephone, please.
I'm gonna get the son of a bitch that did this.
I know you will. You take care now, right?
I'm sorry I had to see all that.
It's okay. We'll be fine, all right?
I love you so much, AJ. Hi. I'd like to get a BLT on white bread, toasted, and mayonnaise, and French fries. And that's to go.
You got it. I'll be right back. Hi.
Hi.
I think we know each other.
I'm sure.
From the highway? You drive the Chevelle, right?
What, are you following me or something?
No, it's just that we roll alongside one another and you hopped at me.
Oh, yeah, you're the dreamy one in the red Jeep.
Yeah. Tom.
Nice to meet you, Tom.
So, she pulls up next to me, right? And she has this great smile on her face. Now, I'm thinking, is she playing around?
May I sit down?
Sure.
I'm Elise.
I'm Tom. This is my friend Jeff.
How you doing?
Would you like something to eat?
I'm waiting for a to-go order, but I'll have some coffee, thanks.
Okay. Can we have a coffee, please? So, where are you going?
West Coast.
Really? So are we. Whereabouts?
I don't know. Maybe San Diego.
Oh, well, we're going to L.A. Malibu, to be exact.
That's funny. I mean, you two don't strike me as the actor types.
Well, we're not. We're just going to hang out for the summer. We might stay if you like it.
What? Something or someone not fulfilling you at home?
You might say that.
So, what are you doing crossing the country?
Just that. Crossing the country. I guess something or someone wasn't fulfilling me at home.
Touche.
Oh, my order's ready.
Listen, why don't you go with us? I mean, why don't we drive alongside one another, you know, to break up the monotony?
Yours or mine? Okay. But I want to take some of the side roads. I want to check out some of the scenery while I'm here.
Great. Well, we've seen enough of the highway, right, Jeff?
Good. Then our journey begins.
She's playing with you, man. A little cat and mouse. I can play that game. Holy shit! Did you see that? All right, this isn't funny anymore. Tom, slow it down. There's a truck coming. It's okay. She'll duck behind me. Jesus Christ, Tom, you're gonna kill her. I know. What do I do? Let her in. Let her in. Too late. What the hell? I thought she was dead.
How is she? How's Jane Ellen?
The doctor says her vital signs are weak.
Poor Janie.
Does Tom know about her condition?
No, we haven't heard from him since he left. We're beginning to worry.
Sheriff, what kind of a person would do this to Jane Ellen?
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. I need to talk to Tom as soon as you hear from him.
Sheriff, is something wrong? Is Tom involved in this in some way? Is he in any danger?
No, Mrs. Lidland, Tom isn't in any danger. I just want to ask him a few questions about the accident.
The accident?
The Booth accident.
What does an accident that happened 12 years ago have to do with this?
Probably nothing, Mr. Lidland. But I found some photos and news clippings in Jane Ellen's apartment the night that she was almost killed. I don't know what the connection is. Heck, I don't even know if there is a connection. But maybe Tom does.
You know, I just don't get her.
She's so hot, man.
Yeah, but what about that stunt she pulled off this afternoon? I mean, she could have been crushed by that truck.
She's so hot.
Yeah, but she's so hot.
Bet she's thinking about us right now.
Bet you'd like to do us both. A little ménage à trois action.
Yeah, right.
So wait, you don't think she'd go for me? Is that it? Like I'm not her type, but you are? Huh?
Go to bed, Jeff.
No, you know, who do you think kept all the local girls warm while you were away at college?
I'm sure you did.
That's right, I did. May not be a college boy, but I do fine with the women.
What was that?
I said I do fine with the women.
Look, Jeff, I'm not in competition with you, all right?
No, what you mean to say is I'm no competition for you, right?
Good night, Jeff.
Dr. Davis, telephone, please. Dr. Davis, telephone, please.
Elise?
I tried to commit suicide.
I'm sorry. I was just wondering.
It's all right. It's difficult to explain.
You don't have to.
Have you ever had something so bad happen to you that you lock it away? You know, in the back of your mind. Like somewhere in the back of your mind, like it never happened. But then somehow something triggers it back again. But by this time you're a different person. Everything you believed in, everything you understood, it's all wrong.
I don't understand.
A couple of years ago, I was in therapy. I remembered that my father molested and raped me when I was a child. You see, I had to remember. It was somewhere where I locked it away. You see, children do that when something horrible happens to them. But now I was an adult. I worshiped my father. I loved him. But everything was all wrong.
Is that when you cut your wrists?
That's when I started to believe that I was evil. I believed that I had seduced my father, that I made him want me. I thought I deserved to die.
How did you survive the attempt?
My mom came over unexpectedly, and she saw my car in the driveway, and when I didn't answer, she called the police. It took them 3 hours to bring me back to consciousness.
You must have scared him to death.
My mother, yes. My father never came to see me. He knew that I knew. I can't believe I told you so much. I never talked to anybody about this.
When I was 12, I killed a boy. It was an accident. But I've always felt responsible for it.
Sit down. So, what was it like growing up in Goshen?
Have you ever seen the movie The Outsiders?
I don't think so.
This is how my town was. We had the townies and the socias. Socias were the people with money, middle class. And they used to live on one side of the railroad tracks. On the other side, we had the townies, locals. And most of them were really poor.
And let me guess. You were a Socia.
Right. Well, my family was middle class, so I guess I was too. It was me, Jeff, and Janie. Remember Jane Allen, my friend I told you about? We were the popular ones, for whatever reason. I mean, I never wanted to be popular. It's just that I was a wrestler, and I guess that was kind of cool. So, we hung out with all the socials, except we didn't call ourselves socials. The townies didn't like us. As a matter of fact, they kind of hated us. So we had all kinds of fights. Tires were slashed. Mailboxes were knocked over. We had fist fights, gang fights, you name it. We had it all in our little sleepy town.
But that boy dying, that was an accident?
Yeah. When that happened, things quieted down. It was like a cloud hovering over town. I felt like more than just a boy had died. I felt like a little bit of everyone had died.
You guys better get out of this field before somebody mistakes you for trespassers and shoots your asses. Listen, the guy said we gotta stay on this road until we hit the highway.
All right, we will.
Meet you at the station. It's about half a mile up the road.
He worries a lot, doesn't he?
He's okay. He just needs to lighten up a little, that's all. He's not crazy like we are. We're crazy, aren't we?
I suppose so. But I feel safe with you.
Yeah. It was a good thing we met like we did. Weren't you scared to cross the country on your own? I mean, a beautiful girl like you, all alone in these back roads.
Well, brought a little protection. Wanna see?
Shit. Do you know how to fire one of these?
Oh, yeah. My father taught me. You don't know how many times I thought of using it on him.
Look. I think we better get back to the station before Jeff gets pissed, right?
I'm sorry, Tom.
was out for 3 hours in eastern metro because of downed hydro line. 36 hours of steady rainfall have left many homes in the metro area knee-deep in floodwater.
Come on, Tom, it'll be fun. Come on.
Elise, no.
200 accidents. No injuries were reported. Cleanup is expected to take at least 2 days. Damage to homes and property?
No. I don't want to.
A 9-year-old Metro girl has a new lease on life thanks to...
What's the matter? Ginny and Tom Sr. wouldn't approve.
How the fuck did you know my parents' names, huh? Huh? How the fuck did you know their names?
Tom, you're scaring me.
How did you know their names?
You told me, Tom. I'm sorry. Please don't hate me.
Fine. Marry the fucking bitch for all I care.
I love you, Tom.
Good morning, Tiger. Where were you last night? We missed you.
Yeah, sure you did.
Are you guys ready? Come on, we gotta get going.
Mrs. Bartlett's here. You want to see her?
Send her in.
Mrs. Bartlett?
Hi, Mrs. Bartlett. Please, have a seat.
Thank you.
Now, Officer Montgomery tells me that you have some information about Jane Ellen's assault.
You know, Sheriff, these kids in the neighborhood, they've been causing trouble for the past couple of years. You know, my garbage has been knocked over so many times, and there's been graffiti on my
Mrs. Bartlett,
property.
we're here to talk about the night that Jane Ellen was thrown from the window. Can we stick to that night, please?
Well, Sheriff, I was trying to tell you. The night of the incident, there were some kids playing their radio loud. They were parked in front of Jane Ellen's apartment. And when I walked over to see who was making all that racket, why, they nearly ran over me.
They? How many were there?
Oh, I don't know. You know, I couldn't see for the glare of the headlights. That wasn't the first time I saw that car. They were out there a couple of nights in a row.
Did you happen to get a license number?
Oh, Sheriff, my eyesight hasn't been too good lately. You know, it's these damn cataracts. You know, I went to see Dr. Golden for an eye exam a couple of months ago, but his new prescription hasn't helped at all.
Mrs. Bartlett, please. Do you happen to remember the make of the car? What kind of car it was?
Well, Sheriff, I'm not good with names of cars, but, you know, it did seem familiar.
How so?
Well, it seems to me I've seen it around a number of years now.
Think, Mrs. Bartlett. Think hard. Where have you seen that car before?
Well, I'm not sure. I think that car belongs to Frank and Vivian. You know, on the other side of town. Yes, that is the car. That's the car that Frank uses when he drops off his groceries.
Frank who? What's his last name?
Frank and Vivian Booth. B-O-O-T-H.
Thank you, Mrs. Bartlett.
So what's up with you and this girl, man?
Who, Elise? I like her. I think she's cool.
But be careful. I think she's a little weird.
Oh, yeah? Why?
Eyebrows, man. She's got crazy eyebrows. I knew this girl who had eyebrows like hers, and she was nuts. You can always tell by the eyebrows, man. They say a lot.
Eyebrows. Well, I'll definitely check them out.
You think I'm kidding? Look, I'm not the only one who's seen it. Joe Cox had a girl with eyebrows like hers, and she was crazy. Look, if a girl has like crazy, funky, wild out eyebrows, she's crazy, man. You gotta be careful.
You know, Jeff, that's what I like about you. Your imagination.
Okay, make fun. You'll be sorry. She's still going to San Diego, isn't she?
I don't know. Yeah, she might hang out with us. My Uncle Bill's place is sure big enough.
Great.
So, how long you been Tom's sidekick?
First of all, I'm not his sidekick, I'm his friend. And he's my friend, you understand?
Sure.
I've known him since the 2nd grade.
Wow, that's a long time. So tell me, was Tom a real lady killer in high school?
He did okay. We all did okay.
He worries about you, you know. You know, he thinks you need to relax, like you're too tense or something.
Yeah, well, nobody has to worry about old Jeff. He's doing just fine, okay?
Oh, I agree. I mean, you're fine, all right. You know, you kind of remind me of my old boyfriend. He used to play in this band, this grunge band. He played guitar.
I play guitar.
Wow, really? You do?
Yeah, I've been playing for about 6 years.
God, you must be pretty good.
I've got some good licks.
I bet you do. God, I've always wanted to play an instrument. Does Tom play?
Tom? I don't think so. The guy's tone deaf. As far as I know, he's never touched an instrument.
I'd love to hear you play sometime. God, I would have never guessed you play guitar the way Tom talks about you and all.
Really? Well, what does he say?
Nothing. I think he feels that you haven't done too much with your life. He told me you work at the local food distributor. Sounds like a drag.
He told you that? Well, he doesn't have a clue about me. And the fact is, when I get to LA, I'm gonna find a band. As soon as we get some songs together, we're gonna cut a demo and get signed with a label. I'll never go back to Goshen.
A band? That's really something. You know, I had no idea. Man, I have a good feeling about you, Jeff. You'll do it. And you'll never go back to Goshen. You can count on it.
Really? You're all right, Elise.
You're all right yourself, Jeff.
Can I get y'all anything else?
No, we're fine, thanks. Everybody thinks Tom, he's got his shit together, right? It's like they still see me as this hotshot high school wrestler. But they haven't got a fucking clue that I don't have a fucking clue what I'm doing.
It's that town, man. They don't have a clue, period.
I've been in a funk for so many years. I don't even remember what it felt like before.
Before? What, before the accident?
I figured college. That was a good waste of 6 years of my life. I only went because I didn't have anything else to do. I got nothing out of it.
At least you went to college.
Yeah, at least you went.
I mean, God, my parents would never spend money on me like that. I guess they figured I'd get married or knocked up or something. And they would have wasted their dough.
Well, you didn't miss much.
That's easy for you to say, Tom. I mean, your parents had you going to college before you were born. How many times did I hear your dad say, my son, to college, man?
Fuck you, Jeff.
No, fuck you, man.
All right, cool it. I think you guys had too much to drink.
He's right about one thing. People don't know shit. Most people don't understand Tom, and they sure as hell don't understand me.
Yeah, especially my parents.
Yeah, roger that. Shit, Tom, you were supposed to call them days ago. I told your old lady I wouldn't let you forget.
What?
I need some change. I gotta make a call.
You want me to get you another beer?
No, let's go someplace else.
Dad? Hi, it's me.
Tom, where the hell have you been? Your mother and I are scared stiff. Where are you?
Look, I'm sorry it took so long to call you, but I'm in El Paso. Look, I know, I'm really sorry. Elise, stop fooling around. It's not funny. Dad? Dad?
Tom, who's Elise? Are you all right?
Elise, I'm serious. Cut it out.
Something's happened. Jane Ellen's been hurt.
Stop it. Dad, what was that? Dad? Great. That's fucking great. You really did it.
Sorry. It's just a joke.
He hung up.
My hand slipped.
Well, now I don't have enough change to make another call.
Well, go make the call in your hotel room.
Well, I guess I have no other choice, right?
Well, go on. Serves you right. I mean, waiting this long to call your mom.
Very funny. Well, you're lucky I'm not sober, or else.
Or else what?
Or you wait until later. See you guys back at the bar.
Tom!
What?
Can you get me my cigarettes? I left them on the table by the window.
Now she wants to be nice.
Thanks, sweetie.
So what now? Back to the bar?
Sure. Oh, shit. I left my cigarettes in the car. Jeff, will you walk me to my car? Now we get them. Come on.
He said he was in El Paso, then he hung up. He said some girl's name, and then he hung up. hold on, Sheriff. That's the other line. It may be him. Thank God you called back.
I'm sorry about that. We got cut off.
Tom, listen to me. Something's happened. Somebody hurt Jane Ellen. The sheriff believes you may be involved.
Come on.
I don't know, Elise. Maybe we should be getting back.
What's the hurry? I mean, don't you want to get to know me?
Yeah, but I just don't think this.
Don't you like me, Jeff?
I thought you liked Tom.
I do like Tom, but he doesn't turn me on the way you do. I need you to kiss me. I need you to kiss me now. Tried to rape me. He called me a whore, and he started to rape me. Tom, I shot him. I killed him, Tom. I couldn't let him rape me. So I grabbed the gun and I shot him. I'm scared, Tom. I'm scared. They'll put me away. I know they'll put me away. I can't. You mean I can't go to jail? I can't go to jail. I love you, Tom. We gotta get away, baby.
Yeah, we found it. The Chevelle is registered to Elise Booth. Does that name sound familiar? Yeah, well, it should. She's Zachary Booth's sister. She's the one who tried to kill Janie.
Dear God. She's going to kill Tom.
Where are they going, Mr. Lindland?
23 Caribou Drive.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, your confirmation number is 30786. Now, there's an Avis van that takes you from LAX to the rental place. You exit onto 405 to the 10 freeway west, and then north on the Pacific Coast Highway. Sheriff, Jeff's dead. They found his body in El Paso. He was in Elisa's Chevelle. Now listen, LAPD will send backup if you need it. Be careful. She's armed.
Tom, do you think we'll have a big wedding? In a beautiful church with lots of flowers? I think my parents would love to see me married that way. I know what you're thinking, but I know they would forgive you. I'll tell them it wasn't your fault. I'll tell them it was just an accident. And I'm sure they'll forgive you. It was just an accident, wasn't it, Tom?
Yes.
Nobody understood Zach. Everyone thought he was a bad kid. He wasn't a bad kid. I mean, inside, he was a sweetheart. Inside, he was a scared little boy. When he found out what my father had been doing to me, he got very angry. He tried to protect me, but he couldn't. He used to look at you and Janie and Jeff, and he thought you were so lucky. He didn't know you the way that I do. He didn't understand that you feel pain just like he did. I used to blame you all for his death. When I was with Jane Ellen, I mean, the whole time she tried to protect you. She had to die. She would have never let you love me. Jeff, he just got in the way. But I want you to know I don't blame you anymore. And I think I could convince my mom and dad that you really love me. Because I love you, Tom.
I know.
Then what do you say? We live happily ever after?
I don't think so. I think we should call the police.
No, Tom. I don't think so. Because if I can't have you, nobody can have you.
You have already killed me. You took everything away from me. I thought I loved you.
The lucky ones. One by one, they all die.
But I can't kill you, Tom. Because I'm crazy enough to be in love with you.
Then turn yourself in.
No. Now it's your turn.
All the units, any Hollenbeck unit on no trouble, 600 north of Mons.
That's 5 Shelby 13 Central. 5 George K.
5 George K.
5 George K. 406 Broadway between Broome and Spain. No increasing conditions auto 10-2. 6 Charlie. Okay. 6 Charlie.
Dr. Davis, telephone, please. Dr. Davis, telephone, please.
Hey.
How you feeling?
Much better.
Someone here to see you.
Dr. Blair, Dr. Blair, Dr. J. Hamilton, Dr. J. Hamilton.
Tom. I knew you'd come back.